Hey everybody, Gabe Jenkins back with you. All right, just want to have a chance to walk you through this one. This is assignment number 10. And again, it's in a way it's similar to number 9 in that it's going to involve a lot of slowly, piece by piece, building up this more complex shape. And I want you to get used to that process. And so it's going to use a lot of construction lines, probably. If you want to use the mirroring tool, you can. If you just want to kind of go line by line by line, you can do that as well. And I'm just going to tell you how I thought about it, and then it's up to you to decide if that way makes sense to you or not. But here's what I'm noticing when I see this shape. I see that there is a central kind of like line of symmetry that goes right up the center of a lot of it, right? And it's not like the left side is exactly like the right side, but for a lot of these elements, including all of this, all this, all this, all this, all this, I see that it's the same on the left side as it is on the right side, except for this kind of part over here. This is obviously different, right? But so if you have a central line of symmetry, if you could create a construction line that goes from here all the way up to here, and it is 75 plus 25 plus 13, if it's 113 millimeters tall, you just start off by drawing that that construction line right there. It kind of gives you the central line of symmetry. So you can then start to build out, okay, well, if I just want to create this little box here, I can go over half of 25, that's 25, go half of 25 over, go down whatever amount I got to go over, etc. But I know that the amount over from here to here is 12 and a half, from here to here is 12 and a half. This box here is 50, so I can go over 25 and then over 25 to find the left and right side. This one's 42, so I can go over 21, over 21. That gives me the width of that white thing down there. In a similar way, if you go from this far edge over to here, it's 62, so it's 31 left, 31 right. Let's see, from here to here, it's 44 total, so it's 22 left and 22 right. And at the very, very top, it's 98, so it's 49 left and 49 right. Right, so you can kind of start to create a lot of the outline of these shapes just by using that center line of symmetry for most of it, right? Most of the dimensions on here are given. There's only a few that you kind of have to just like figure out. Like, so if you've drawn this rectangle right here, and you're going to draw a diagonal line coming down from there, like it only tells you that it's 12. It's 12 from here to here, right? So it's 12. So there's this little gap in here that we don't exactly know how far down and over it is. But we do know that from this corner, this bottom left corner of this rectangle, we know that the line goes down at an angle of 45 degrees. And so that's going to be a time when early on, you remember we learned how to draw a line that was 45 degrees. And you might have to play around with this. Is it 45? Is it negative something? It's always, because it's always going to measure that angle from the right, from the horizontal line. So you might have to figure out how to change that either to a negative or to a higher angle number to make it so that it starts here, but then it goes all the way down to the other way. Anyway, so that is something you're going to have to figure out how to do. Regarding all of this circle stuff over here, we know that from once you draw this line right here, we know that 36 units over is going to be this vertical center point right here, okay? There's some other stuff to figure out, like how high is that center point? Well, I'll kind of walk you through it real quick, but here's how you can figure it out. We know that center point has, there's the smallest diameter is 25 for that circle. The next smallest diameter is 50. And if we follow this circle around down to the bottommost point and then draw a straight line over, we know that it is 19 up from the bottom of our whole shape. So if we start down here and go up 19, that's where that bottom one should be. So if you're going to make some construction lines all over the place to figure out where it is, we know that the center point is 36 over from this line, and it is 19 plus half of the 50. 19 plus 25 is 44. So it should be 44 up from the bottom, 36 over from here. So that's a few things to figure out. Last thing to figure out is once you got all of these kind of interior spaces kind of like fully closed off and ready to go, then you can go use that hatching tool and click on this section and this section and add in the hatching. If you don't like what it looks like, you can use Hatch Edit, HATCHEDIT, and that's going to allow you to change how far spaced apart these lines are and make it look exactly like you want to look. All right, so that's the overview of drawing number 10. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you can figure it out. Good luck, everybody.